Hey everybody, it's Mike. And before we get started with this week's episode, there's something that we at Escape the Dungeon want to announce and celebrate. We've been lucky enough to have permission from Magpie Games to run our Urban Shadows 2nd Edition campaign before the game is released to the public. Well, just recently, Magpie announced that Urban Shadows is going to be released on March 6th, 2025. And wouldn't it be nice if maybe somebody could get a copy of that? Well, that leads me to my announcement. This week, Escape the Dungeon is celebrating our 1st anniversary. We are so proud of the work we've done and so grateful for the audience response that we've decided to do a giveaway. We will be giving away a print copy of either Urban Shadows 2nd Edition or Scum and Villainy to one lucky listener who lives within the continental United States. My sincere apologies to all of our listeners from outside that region, but shipping is expensive. Here's how you can enter the giveaway. By sending an email to escapethedungeonpod@gmail.com with the subject giveaway, you enter with one chance to win. You can gain an additional chance to win if in that email you include a screenshot of a 5-star review you left on whichever podcast app you listen to, and an additional chance to win if that email contains a screenshot of you recommending the podcast to a friend in a social media post or text. So that's up to 3 chances of winning. We'll be accepting entries until February 5th, 2025, at which point we'll get in touch with the winner and send their prize. Thank you all for listening. All of the giveaway details are included in the show notes of this episode, and we hope you all enjoy the show. Great, thanks. Talk to you soon.
Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps, and I will be your master of ceremonies, and I am joined by 4 mystifying players.
Woo!
Zach Brass.
That's me. I'll be playing somebody today.
Dom Brass.
I'm Dom. I'll be playing Bobby the werewolf.
Nate Brass.
What's up, Internet? That's me. I'll be playing Chris the Wizard.
And Tyler Knittle.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I'll be playing the newly single Dale, ladies.
Each season, we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season, we are playing Urban Shadows 2nd Edition, a Powered by the Apocalypse game published by Magpie Games. Boys, you like video games?
Yeah. You know we do.
What kind of question is that?
You know us all well enough to know that.
Okay.
Yes, audience, we all play video games.
Oh, the guys that are making a podcast about tabletop games also like video games? That's crazy!
And guess what, guys? We like board games too.
Oh
and sometimes
my
card
God!
games.
Actually, I don't love board games. Like,
What
they're
a
fine.
fucking loser. What a
You're off
fucking
the team.
loser.
This is the episode where we usurp Mike's dominance over the podcast.
They're fine. Like, I will play a board game, but it's it's not my go-to.
Yeah, we played this awesome dragon board game at Matt's house. It was cool.
Wormspan's cool, yeah.
Are you guys playing anything cool lately? Video game, board game, card game, whatever. What you playing, boys?
I'm playing some Wolfenstein: The New Order. I don't know. Recent events have given me a strong urge to shoot Nazis.
Oh, dear.
And I figured this is the safest way to do that and not get in trouble. Get the catharsis out.
I get it. Sure.
I've been playing Metaphor ReFantasio, and it's awesome.
I do want to play that. That it tickles that persona itch, I bet.
It's so good.
I believe you.
Like I've never thought that a game would just be better than Persona 5 like that, and then it just was.
But Nate, I heard that you can't smooch your party members.
You can't smooch. You can't have your little Japanese harem, which is a major bummer.
Would not play.
What do you mean I can't date my teacher?
But you can become friends with them still, and it's awesome.
I did see the little rabbit guy from that
So
game,
cool.
and he seems very good.
He's the best. Imagine if Uncle Iroh was a little, like, white bat dude. Rabbit, bat, I don't know what he is. I think he's a
Some
bat.
weird fuzzy anime animal
Yeah, he's adorable.
that's white. Okay. All right. Well, fair. I've been playing Armored Core 6. So giant robots shooting each other.
Based.
I already
Let's go.
You know,
Didn't you beat that like 6 times already?
Well, you're supposed to.
I beat it 3 times like a year ago when it came out, and then I was bored and started playing it again, and I was like, shit, this game's amazing. I love this game. I'm playing it again.
Fair enough.
Dom, you playing anything interesting?
Interesting? No. I played some Overwatch and I played a little bit of Legends of Runeterra because you guys were talking about card games and it got me fucked up.
You're right. Those are not interesting.
I know.
I've recently been in the mood to play like open-ended stuff where you kind of get to make your own objectives and like with role-playing elements, and so I've gone back to Crusader Kings. This is a game I go to probably like once every 8 months. I just get super into it. And I was just playing that earlier today, and I became the king of Burgundy, and
Nice. Congratulations.
I fucking loved your Crusader Kings nonsense because you just start telling us about what you did, and it's like, yeah, so these guys were revolting. I killed all the guys who revolted. Then my uncle poisoned me, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
They're so good for that kind of stuff. I won. So my most recent king, he actually just passed away from illness before we started recording. I was pretty bummed out about
Now
it.
you're in a succession war.
Oh, wait. We can push off the recording another, like, if you're not okay.
Yeah, I need a moment of silence, please.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Down with the monarchy. We're Americans.
He was actually my second character in the dynasty. His father was just a lowly count, but he, rose through the ranks himself, first to a duke. And then because I was really in good with the Pope, I was able to just buy a claim on a nearby kingdom that had a really weak king.
Nice.
And I married off all my kids to, strong allies. And I conquered that son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude.
I'm king now.
That's sometimes what you gotta do.
That's fucked up. Just deciding your children's fate like that? What's wrong with you?
It's the sacrifices you make for being royal.
Well, but then I realized that my granddaughter was the sole heir to, like, my heir. He had only had one child. So I had to break her betrothal after I became the king of Burgundy because I couldn't let her be in a patrilineal marriage because that would be the end of my dynasty. So I betrayed one of the allies who helped me get the throne.
Okay, just make sure he doesn't like red wedding you or something. Okay, you got to be careful now.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. I
Imprisoned
I've got
him
all
on an
my-
island.
I've got all my plots and machinations to protect me.
Oh, he's scheming.
All right. Schemer over here. This is.
I love a game like that where you can sort of build up your own story and your own goals and stuff, and The alternate history stuff is super fun too. I love that about the Civilization games, which I know some of you guys are really into.
Tyler loves his Civ
I
games, although I
love
kick his ass
Civ,
every
even
time.
though I'm terrible at it. But you know what I'm not terrible at? Age of Empires 2. I kick Zach's ass in that game all the time. We mentioned it before, but gotta bring it up again.
You've got like 100 times more hours in that game than me.
Yes, I do.
There is a game I'm really looking forward to, and Tyler, it might just be up your alley too, because I know you're a big like business tycoon sim guy.
I like my management dad games, yes.
There's a game coming out early 2025, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's been delayed a bunch. But it's called Hollywood Animal. And it's like an early Hollywood movie studio sim, but you can get like really messed up with it. Like you can assassinate like your rival studio execs and blackmail stars into like signing cheap contracts and like.
So the simulation is accurate, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's accurate to golden era Hollywood. You could like plant drugs on people.
Can I blacklist people and accuse them of being communists?
Oh, I am sure that you can.
Sold.
It looks super cool. It looks like it might scratch that Crusader Kings itch for me of just getting to do horrible things for the sake of winning video games.
Fair.
In video games, no one gets hurt.
Except you.
I prefer tabletop games where you guys get hurt when I come up with these terrible ideas.
And speaking of tabletop games, Nate,
where we get hurt,
where you guys will get hurt eventually. I'll find a way to do it. No matter.
Nobody died last campaign. How many campaigns are we going to go with that being a trend?
Let's play. Previously on Urban Shadows, Chris got a heads up from her neighbor that some unsavory types were snooping around her house. She sent a quick message to the rest of the crew, and everyone moved as fast as possible to get home. There, they discovered a small group of sons of earthly filth trying to break into the sanctum, and they were holding down on her luck oracle Matilda hostage. Chris was able to quickly magically neutralize the gang and threw them in the sanctum's prison. Interrogation revealed they were hunting for the information the Fairy Court of Spring found to use against them. Our heroes agreed to let the sons go in exchange for information, learning that Moose Calhoun had taken refuge in Vegas's biggest mega church, the House of Good News. Let's pick up, still late Friday night at Chris's house. You guys are all together. You're sort of deciding what you were going to do next. Dale had pitched the idea of maybe going to the fairies and seeing what they're up to. But you've got a lot of loose ends, a lot of potential next steps, not to mention Bobby's got some tickets burning a hole in his pocket. You guys tell me what everyone is doing.
After a little bit of the commotion, I'm just going to kind of turn to Celeste and say, so, about that hand thing. I'll help you figure out what's going on with that. We won't let you wind up in a situation like me.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think Chris has, at least some of an idea of why this is happening, but thank you, Ezra. I guess that's very kind of you.
Well, just doing what I should be doing. Anyway, so what are we gonna do, guys, about that? Those earthly sons bitches. Those guys.
It sounds like they have quite the arsenal waiting for us if we try to hit them head on. But we can always even the odds. The Fae want to deal with them as much as we do. I don't see no reason not to get them involved.
Yeah, that's kind of where my head was at. The Fae, they were over here the other day because they want to, summon us Chupacabra or
What?
multiple, possibly. I don't know. But so I figure we just give them the location of the base. They, summon a Chupacabra or a couple there. And, those things do their work, take out a bunch of the guys, and then we pop in, finish them off. No more Sons of Earthly Filth.
Yeah, man, that's clean as hell.
You want to summon Chupacabras?
I don't want to summon Chupacabras. Someone I know is already planning on doing that, and I may or may not have helped them find what they need to do it.
I didn't even know you had the ability to summon Chupacabras.
I got lots of summoning spells down there in the base, in the sanctum.
Goddamn, you're cool.
It's awesome. We could summon any monster you want.
Oh man, wait, what kind of monsters? Like dragons?
Think bigger.
Bigger than dragons?
Wait. Are dragons real?
Yeah.
Okay. Bobby's shaking his head.
Dale sits down as he takes this in. Dragons are real.
I mean, in the lore of Urban Shadows, dragons are real.
Well, that could definitely come in handy at some point.
Yeah, you think you could, we could like ride them, like in the books, those fantasy books, like the teen fantasy books, ride dragons.
They don't usually seem very pro that. They're often, in order to talk to mortals, they'll take on mortal shells and kind of be like, "Oh, I'm just like you," but inside, I don't know. They still might not want you to ride them. I think they find it demeaning.
Yet they need to be summoned by us. They think they're so high and mighty.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go off on a tangent on monsters. You guys continue.
Okay, yeah, okay, Jesus. Sorry.
All right, Dom, what were you gonna say?
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna say, so we're all in agreement. We can contact these fairies. I want to deal with this Matilda stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of late though. I'm gonna probably meet up with them tomorrow.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, so something happened at the art gallery. We went to a stupid art gallery when you guys were gone.
Oh God, did you kill more people?
No, man,
But there was this one thing about a banana taped to a wall. It was actually pretty revolutionary.
No, dude, shut the fuck up. And if there was anything good there, by the way, it was an accident. But yo, something happened when I was there. I'm sorry. Look, Hannah was there.
What?
Oh yeah, she was on a date.
I know she was on a date, but she was there? With who?
Yeah, so okay. You're not gonna like this.
Who's trying to steal my woman?
Okay, so the thing is, okay, so I was like talking to these people about art and stuff. Like, there's some cool artists hanging around, but they're like, vampires and stuff. And they're like, they collect, they're just like pretentious. I don't know what their thing is, but they're vampires. And so this guy is one of them.
Oh, she's dating a vampire. Your ex-wife's dating a vampire.
You're telling me my wife is leaving me for a goddamn monster?
Whoa, monster. We don't really like that word.
Yeah, this is actually a monster-free house. We don't speak like that. Put $1 in the jar.
Dale rips his wallet out, rips out $1 bill, and just angrily shoves it into the monster racism jar.
Man, all right. So they're vampires. They seem kind of cool. Is the only thing, and then the other thing.
Oh God, he's cool.
He's very cool.
Oh God,
dude, it's lit. Okay, so
how cool is he?
Well, he's this guy Vinny, right? And he doesn't have a left ear. And drum roll, please. Yes, he is the famous artist Vincent van Gogh.
Oh, that is cool. He's so cool.
You shut your goddamn mouth.
No, yeah, but like it's not even playing. Like he is cool. He was chill as hell. Like it was cool, man. Like I already thought he was cool. And then he's like, yo, I'm Vincent van Gogh. I'm like, fuck, bro. Dale, I'm so sorry, man.
You're telling me my wife left me for someone who was, no offense, institutionalized, cut off his own ear, painted some really nice sunflowers. I'll admit, I do like his sunflowers. Oh my God, I'm never gonna get her back.
Yeah, but artists are sexy and so are vampires. He's double sexy.
I know!
He's sexy squared.
Plus, he's like a famous artist. He's not just an artist. He's like mega famous. He's pretty much,
Oh my God.
Is he the most famous painter?
Oh,
like
no.
he might be, right?
But you
It's
said
like
he was
him or
cool, so he
Picasso.
wasn't like shoving it down your face that he was Vincent van Gogh.
No. Nah, man. He like just expected me to know and shit. He showed me the ear. It's like you could be a lot of one-eared vampires, but like, dude, Vinny.
My wife is leaving me for literally one of the most interesting people that has ever existed. I'm never gonna get her back.
It's not good.
Well, you got to just go score yourself one of the most interesting people that ever existed.
I tried.
Bobby, you said you hung out with Vinny. Maybe we could talk to this guy and see what he's like firsthand.
Yeah.
Do you want us to convince him your ex-wife sucks so you could get her back?
Don't
when he
you
breaks up with
talk
her?
about her like that.
Well, no, we'd just be lying to him.
I could never lie about her.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Do you want us to do it for you?
No.
Okay, all right.
This is
Just
the
trying to
kind of
help.
thing a man and another man talk out and settle.
Oh! I've got it. Do you want to borrow some swords? You can each have one, right?
I
for
said
duel?
talk.
So let's talk with him. Let's figure out a time, maybe a place where we can meet him. You said you were friends with him, Bobby. Maybe you know where he hangs out.
I mean, we're not like friends like that. Like he gave me some like tickets to Blue Man or shit. Gave me like some tickets to Purple
Guy.
Gentleman.
Purple guy.
Guy, fuck. Association. Jesus.
Affiliation.
Affiliates.
What is so hard to remember?
Why are we
Guys,
using synonyms?
It's the perp guys.
Yeah, man. Like the only thing as far as like getting into contact with him, he gave me these Purple Man tickets, so Purple Guy tickets. So I mean, I got 4 tickets. You guys could come to the show. I just, I got to do some art stuff there.
Purple guys, huh?
Dom, is Bobby taking the tickets out?
Yeah, for sure.
When he does this, as you take the tickets out and like look at them for the first time, Bobby, you see that there is a message written on the back of one of the tickets.
Oh shit! I quickly read the message.
It says, "The show must not go on."
Oh, shit.
This is why I don't tell people things. You guys are like, oh, tell them about the purple man. I'm like,
oh, you should have looked at the tickets by yourself. But like, how would you role play that? Like, oh, I just take out the ticket. I mean, I guess you could.
No,
but like,
this is
in
better,
real life,
obviously,
you'd look, and it would be like,
dramatic.
Oh shit.
Well, no, in real life, I did not. I dropped the tickets on my way here. Okay, so
yeah, that's true.
Or I guess I hand one ticket out to each of them, but I keep the ticket with the thing written on it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, this is the secret one, and you're not going to tell any of us. We don't notice, I guess.
I thought this might be the angle, so it didn't necessarily seem. Anyway,
You got tickets to the Purple Guy affiliation tomorrow?
I love the purple guys.
yeah.
I'm not much of a fan,
Oh,
but
yeah, man. But like, I got him from Vincent Van Gogh, and he's part of an secret underground art society. So, like, I think, they just get this shit.
I give a knowing look to Chris when we are given our tickets.
I wink back very obviously.
Anyway, so when's the show? I look at the ticket.
Oh, it's tomorrow night.
Oh shit! Tomorrow, I had a massage scheduled for tomorrow night. She doesn't like you to cancel.
Can you even feel massages?
Well, my body still gets tense, even if it doesn't feel that great. It still, makes me physically better at stuff.
That's fair, I guess.
That's too bad. I guess we'll have to bring Celeste instead of you.
No. I'll totally go. I don't want to miss these guys.
And you're sure this Vincent guy is gonna be there?
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't know that he'll be there. So this is the thing. Like, these guys are like trying to kind of recruit me. I'm just auditioning and stuff, I don't even know exactly. Well, I'm not trying to be a vampire, but like it's an appreciation of art thing. I don't know.
An art gig. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna paint the Purple Guy affiliation violet?
Fuchsia.
Yeah, you know what? Fuchsia. That's the whole plan. I mean, he might be there. That's what I'm saying. And, Purple Man Group. I got 4 tickets.
All right. Cool. Well, awesome. That sounds like we got a plan.
So yeah, now everyone has these tickets. They are for 7 p.m. tomorrow. It's pretty late on Friday night. If nobody else has anything they want to do tonight, how about Saturday during the day before the show? What is the plan?
I'd like to see if I can get a meeting with Root, my boy at the Spring Court.
Yeah, Root the bodyguard.
Can I go with you?
Anyone who is interested can come. We can all go. Only a couple people can go.
So Chris, you do some asking around. You maybe get in touch with your buddy Silas, and try and find out where Root and the Spring Court like to hang out. And Silas lets you know that you can often find members of the Spring Court at the Pinball Hall of Fame, right on the Strip in downtown Las Vegas, a museum of sorts, just filled with pinball machines that you can just go in and play.
Is that a real thing?
It's a 100% real thing, and it's apparently a favorite hangout for fairies in the city. Who all is going? Chris, Dale, Bobby Ezra going?
Yeah,
Celeste going?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Matilda,
yeah.
is she still with you guys?
No, definitely not Matilda.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's going.
So the four of you walk into the Pinball Hall of Fame. Just those classic pinball sound effects, cha-ching, bang, bang, cha-chung, ba-bam, ba-doom, filling the
Nice.
air as you guys head in. And as you walk around, not only are there, themed pinball machines from like basically every movie that has ever come out. But you do in fact see some fairies of spring gathered around various machines, including the like sort of burly squat Root, the bodyguard, who spots you coming, Chris, gives you a little nod, but continues flicking all the buttons and everything as the fairies around him cheer him on.
Which pinball machine is it specifically?
Yeah, what's he playing?
Ooh, what is Root playing? I think Root is playing specifically a Ghostbusters 2 themed pinball machine.
Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, dude, it had to be. It had to be.
Fine. See, the Roller Coaster Tycoon pinball machine really piqued my interest,
Oh my god.
which exists.
Of course it did.
Fucking
course it
nerd, dude.
Yo, I had a resident that had a Rush pinball machine in his apartment, so
That's cool. Root, you have a second? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm listening, Chris. I'm listening, but he's still like playing the game.
Your friends, the Sons, showed up at my house trying to figure out what you were looking for.
And he fully like stands up at attention and like lets the pinball hit the bottom. And there's like a wah 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 sound effect from the machine. But he doesn't seem to care as he takes off his sunglasses and he looks at you and he says, They came by your place?
Yeah, they weren't super prepared, so I was able to fend them off, but
Damn.
I don't like this group hanging out, breaking into my house when I'm out. So I thought to myself, well, I don't know who exactly is trying to get rid of these guys. And I know, thanks to those guys trying to break into my house, exactly where Moose is hiding out. So I thought, who would be interested in that information?
You know where Calhoun is.
we know where Calhoun is. But it ain't gonna be easy getting to him. He's holed up in the House of Good News. Well, in the basement.
Root looks around and he's like, let's talk somewhere a little quieter. And he leads you into like an employees only area, like some kind of break room or something. And as he walks in, the employees of the Pinball Hall of Fame give him one look and they all vacate. They let you guys have the space.
We don't even need a corner. We got the whole room.
First off, Chris, I do apologize. I thought that we had covered our tracks better than I guess we did, and I didn't mean to drag you into court business. I hope you can forgive me for that.
All is forgiven. You didn't decide to ransack my house. You asked politely and I allowed it. But Moose and his goons have got to go. I want to know how close you are to finishing that ritual.
Thanks to you and that information I found in the sanctum. We're close. We're close. We have almost everything we need. We're just missing one key artifact to performing the ritual.
What do you need?
We need an artifact called a bloodstone flute. It's apparently the only thing that'll do to get the chupacabras that we need. And it has to be chupacabras. Monarch Bloom is very particular with their words. So it has to be chupacabras.
Why chupacabras specifically?
The monarch said that the only thing they will accept as retribution for what was done to the prince, these are exact words, mind you, every mortal that called themselves a son of earthly filth when the prince was attacked needs to have the life drained out of them.
Every mortal?
That was the Sons of Earthly Filth. That was only like 14 of them, you know what I mean?
But, alright. Hang on. I can assure you we've flipped a couple of these guys already. And they're willing to cooperate with us. They have cooperated with us. I don't think they deserve something like that. Punishment, sure, but not all the life sucked out of them. You know, people can change.
Root just shrugs. Those were the monarch's words. The monarch gets exactly what they want.
You know, you wouldn't have made as much leeway if it weren't for someone else who used to be a member of the Sons of Earthly Filth, and I feel like some of these boys deserve some mercy if they could see the error of their ways. Moose is a lost cause. I tried with him, but I've at least got 5 guys that I've been able to get them to turn their back on this.
Look, I'm sorry. That's not how the monarch feels.
So what if we got a meeting with the monarch? Think they'd hear us out? I mean, you know, we did save their prince.
Look, if you want to talk to the monarch, yeah, you told us where Moose is. Sure, I can get you a meeting with the monarch. But look, I'm sorry, folks, but when they've made up their mind about something, when they've said the words, I don't know that I've ever seen them change their mind.
All right, well, you know, first time for everything.
It's just not really how fairies do business.
Well, let's hope that maybe he can see a little bit of forgiveness, because I made a promise to these boys no harm would come to them. They cooperated. They're the reason we know this information. They flipped. I don't think they deserve death. Like I said, punish them if you want to, but spare their lives.
All right, well, look, set up that meeting for us. We'll see if we can convince them. Like I said, this is the first time for everything.
Maybe there's a first time for everything. And Root is looking at you in particular, Chris. You've all done a favor for the monarch before. I mean, you saved their boy. That might go a long way. You know what might go a longer way? Is if you can also help us get this bloodstone flute.
We'll see what we can do.
All right, well, look, maybe we can work that out. Give us all the information you got, and we'll do some digging.
We do know that there is at least one in Vegas, but word is that it's an item of particular interest to this group of real weirdos, if I'm being honest with you.
In Vegas? No.
Weird artsy-fartsy types. Even for fairies, kinda, I don't know, makes my skin crawl a little bit. The Red Vineyard Society.
Huh. Red Vineyard Society. Huh.
Root looks around at each of you as you sort of take in that information, stares at Bobby, who seems to have a particular reaction to hearing that the Red Vineyard Society apparently has one of these artifacts. And he stands up from the table, wraps his knuckles on it, and just says, "Let me know when you want that meeting with the Monarch. I'll help you guys out for what you've done. But, I can only promise one meeting. So, if you really want to try and change their mind, well, you know what you gotta do. I'll see you around."
Thanks, brother.
I tip my fedora.
I reach into my pocket and give him 2 quarters and say, "For the game."
Oh, we don't have to pay here, but I appreciate the gesture. You can keep your 50 cents, brother.
Shut down, dude. Yikes.
Great. You spared me the embarrassment of having to ask for that back because I kind of need it.
Ooh, no, buddy.
I've been skipping work to do stuff.
You had the opportunity to get a roommate that would have paid rent, but you were like, nah.
My fucking wife still lives with me.
And she pays rent, to be clear. She pulls her weight.
Yeah, I'm not letting her stay there for free. Are you kidding me?
I mean, she's got to be pretty badass to pull Vinny.
Oof.
Oh, I guess that's let's follow up on that real quick. As you guys are leaving the Pinball Hall of Fame, Dale, you see that you have several angry texts from Hannah.
I was going to ask about this.
From this morning, being like, "Did you box up all my shit? How dare you? What gives you the right?" Etc., etc. Very upset about.
You should just send her like a screenshot of like Starry Night.
Dale has emailed himself a picture because he has a flip phone of a Vincent van Gogh painting, or as Mike would say, Van Gogh. It's called At Eternity's Gate. And so you don't have to pull out your smartphones and Google it to see what it looks like.
But absolutely do that.
But absolutely do that, because it perfectly encapsulates Dale's emotions currently.
It is a painting of just the saddest man.
It's
just an old dude crying in a chair.
Old dude crying in a chair, head in hands, slumped over in front of a fireplace. Just sad.
And that is what you send your angry ex-wife in response to, "Why did you box up all my shit?"
Yes.
Now the question is, does she get it?
You see, or no, you have a flip phone, you said, so you don't see the
3 dots
bubble.
Yeah.
So after a moment, you just get in all caps, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Just leave her on red. It's a power move.
One thing I want to point out for you, Tyler, is that the first text did not get in until about 11 o'clock this morning, which is presumably the time that Hannah got home.
Oh, don't think Dale didn't notice. Dude, I was up until, like midnight packing up her shit? She's got a lot of shit. If she didn't come home in the middle of it, then she's not coming home tonight. And if she's not coming home tonight, well, I guess this ain't her home no more.
I guess Van Gogh's getting his first blood.
Oh no, dude.
It is about 2 p.m. now. Show is at 7, so you've got 5 hours until then. I don't know if Bobby wants to plan. I don't know if anyone has anything they are looking to do. You guys tell me, what do you do next?
Well, Bobby is gonna mention the Red Vineyard Society is the group of pretentious art vampires that he that invited him to the Purple Guy event. So that is of particular interest. Yeah, so I figure we get in good with these guys, we might be better set up to actually get our hands on that flute.
Well, I mean, that'd be pretty handy.
Oh, that works perfectly. You think they're interested in having you join them? They have you doing any initiation quizzes or something?
Yeah, well, that was kind of what I was talking about. As I kind of have to do like an art installation, which is to say, so I have to stop the show, and I am interpreting that in a creative way.
What if we fill the water system with paint and pull the fire alarm and it paints everybody? That'd be artistic.
No, it's not like that kind of art.
It also doesn't work like that.
It doesn't,
I think...
but no, this is okay, guys, we might have to do some violence.
That kind of painting. Wink.
Yeah, no, Ezra gets it.
How violent are you planning on getting, Bobby?
I mean, like to do this, right? To do what I need to do, there's got to be like at least literally probably a body count.
What?
Okay. Yeah. And that count has to be greater than
1 or no 0. Well, no, it has to be
Okay,
at
okay.
least 1.
Okay.
It has to be
Okay.
at least 1. It can't be like 0.5 or something.
Wait, does it? I always figured you rounded with body counts.
Shut up. I mean, yeah, you do. Absolutely. But like, I don't know. There's not like a great way to get out of it. And 1 is not necessarily the ideal. But hey, do you guys know anyone you don't like?
Josh.
Josh,
That's ambitious.
Josh.
All right, do you guys want to just see if we can knock this out in 5 hours? Kill Josh real quick?
Ooh. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone?
That's kind of the idea.
Guys. Or what are you planning on doing? Like
It's just like an art
cutting his
thing.
head off on stage or something? I mean, geez.
No, man. It's just like it's like an art
Because I have
thing.
an axe.
Okay, well, bring the axe, but like it's not gonna be that gauche, okay? Oh, and I need a snowblower or like a massive industrial fan. But let's focus on the Josh part because this is a bit more of an undertaking than I had foreseen.
How are you gonna get an industrial fan into a concert?
I'm a werewolf, man. I'll move it. I'll figure it out, bro.
Hey guys, it's me, the Master of Ceremonies. I just want to make sure that I understand Dom's plan here.
Well, it sounds to me. Hold on. Like, we're going to behead somebody with an industrial fan?
Stop.
So when Dom hears the show must not go on, his solution
I gotta murder someone.
is we're gonna kill him.
On stage, presumably.
No, okay, kind kind of. Stop
Possibly
guessing.
with an industrial fan?
Okay, it's part of it. Okay, I didn't want to hurt the purple men,
I'm just
but
gonna.
it has to be. There has to be violence. That's part of it. It's just part of it, guys. They're vampires. Trust me, they'll fucking love blood. This. This is what they love, dude. This is what they're into.
This is what Vincent Van Gogh would want.
He did cut off his ear. I do feel like he might want this.
Well, wait, to be clear, this is the game for sure. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm playing it correctly.
No, Dom. This is not criticizing. This is a pure joy. This is how your brain works.
How intense you took the situation, which honestly, I think this is perfect, and it makes sense for Bobby. We don't know what the message was. Bobby's an artist, and he needs to, take it to extremes a little bit.
And I think Bobby, considering this from, like, this is what the Red Vineyard Society, this is what vampire artists would want, is interesting.
That's a good angle of looking at it. I'm on board now.
So what is the plan for Josh?
So how do we even get a hold of that guy? I mean, I think I got his number, but he's definitely just not going to pick up, It's like kind of a work thing. I guess I could text him and tell him the boss is looking for him, but that won't help us that much.
I mean, last time I found him, I just went to the place you told me to go to, and he was right there.
Oh yeah, that's true. He is predictable. I forgot.
Chris found him at a public buffet at one of the casinos.
That's right. That's what it was. It was a buffet that I told you that he goes to.
So do we just want to? We're trying to kill Josh now? That's the plan to ruin the.
That's the plan.
I think we're supposed to kidnap him and kill him on stage like fucking maniacs.
I mean, if it's Josh, we can figure it out. But yeah, I mean, kidnapping would be great, but because it's Josh, I'm kind of assuming killing it makes sense.
And then what is are you gonna so your plan is for us to kill him and then throw his body on stage like a dead pig?
That's what your plan sounds like to everyone but you right now.
That's what I think you're. Yeah, that's what I think your plan is.
I mean, it's clearly Jesus Christ. I don't understand why this is so complicated. I just need a body for the plan. It's one of the ingredients. Holy shit.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get a body then. Okay. Well, look, it's fine. I think Josh is a perfectly killable person for all of us.
Well, yeah, I think that was the point of Josh. Otherwise, this is very inconvenient.
Okay. Well, it would probably actually be more convenient to kill just a random civilian that wasn't partially
exactly.
human.
This is very inconvenient, but it would be immoral. So not that what we're doing isn't necessarily immoral, but but
Josh sucks. And who knows if we're even going to be able to kill him. This might end up just being a whole fucking disaster. So let's see how this goes.
I don't condone Bobby's actions, but but yeah, this is what Bobby knows that he has to do. The plan is Bobby has no trick. If you guys are saying Josh, he hangs out at the buffet. I guess we just jump him when he's at his car or something.
So there's a shot of you guys standing around looking down at your watches, at your phones, at whatever you have on you that tells the time. You see the clock ticks over to 2:04. Less than 5 hours till the show starts. Less than 5 hours to stop the show. And in order to do that, apparently, you'll need Josh King. The clock is ticking away, all the way to the next episode of Escape the Dungeon. Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Knittle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.